Hello everybody, this is Goofs and Fox coming at you with a new testing video, and today we're going to be looking at the Engage Zero. This is part of the Commemorative Token Pack that released alongside the UC Engage collaborative events, and yeah, we're going to dive right into it here. So the Engage Zero is a 450 cost general. It's compatible with both ground and space. You got 16,000 HP, 16 ballistic, 17 beam, and 15 melee resistance. You got 21 range strength and 24 melee strength. You got 130 movement speed, 200 top speed, 70 thruster gauge, and 66 turning speed. For your part slots, you got 12 close, 12 medium, and 8 long range slots. You have a melee priority of 2. Does have space compatibility, so you get extra benefits for using it in space matches, and is considered a 2-star. And you'll take a look at the weapons here. We have the Engage Zero beam rifle. It's 19,000 power, and there's no focus fire, but it can stagger with its normal fire, and is compatible with the Aux Thruster Control System skill, which we'll get into when we look at the skills list. We have the Engage Zero beam saber, 2,100 power, standard cooldown for a beam saber. You got the Engage Zero head-mounted Vulcans, 90 power, 40 ammo. I'm going to assume those are just the standard Vulcans. You got the Engage Zero bullpup machine gun, that's 130 power and 30 ammo. And this is also compatible with the Aux Thruster Control System skill. And then you have the Engage Zero shield, and that is 4,000 HP and is considered a large size shield. And then finally for the skills here, we have Leg Shock Absorber level 2, Quick Boost level 3, Emergency Evasion System, Anti-Blast Stabilizer, Flight Control Program level 2, High Performance Balancer, High Spec AMBAC level 2, Force Injector, Melee Combo Controller, High Performance Radar, and the Aux Thruster Control System. So what this skill does is that when you activate high speed movements, it increases your movement speed by 10% after a set period, and it also reduces your cumulative attack damage that you take, and then it disables the high-speed compatible weapons. So I assume this means that when you finally reach that threshold, that means that the beam rifle and the machine gun, you should be able to fire them while boosting, if I'm reading that one correctly. And just real quick, going to have the mobile suit explanation up here. Got quite a bit, so feel free to pause and read. And yeah, with that out of the way, I'm going to take it to port base and see exactly what we are working with this mobile suit here. Unfortunately, I didn't get the raid version with the booster, but from what I've seen, the general also seems to be a really good pick, so I'm pretty excited to finally see that we're getting the Engage stuff added to the game. And, alright. Okay, so that's, yeah, pretty interesting. So yeah, it looks like you already have the beam rifle. Doesn't even look like it takes that long to ready up either, which is really nice. Starting with the beam rifle. Got some pretty standard damage there. Okay, and it's a heat-based beam rifle as well. So yeah, fire that 2 times successfully and you will overheat. What's our beam saber pattern? Okay, looks like we got a kind of like a poke with this one. Side swings look pretty standard. And then neutral into the poke. So it looks like you gotta be a bit closer to try to make full use of the downswing, but it looks like it does some decent damage. Wait for the... does this work when sideways? Okay, so thrusters look like they're a bit limited. The Vulcans stun fairly quickly though. That's nice. And then this should... look, the machine gun... oh! Okay, so that's a burst machine gun. That's different from what they usually give us. And then this should count for... so it looks like, yeah, just like 2 bursts from that, we'll get a stun. So, yeah, overall looks like some really good stuff going on here. Looks like it's going to have some quick accumulation, so that's going to be able to make up for the beam rifle. If you possibly overheat it. That is, yeah, very interesting with the boost skill. I don't believe this is the one that does the RAM. I think this is just, it's its own unique new skill. I don't think this should have the RAM effect. Let's see if I try to... yeah, nope, just a normal... it's just a new skill. Got standard dodge roll. Vulcans do some alright damage. But yeah, mainly it seems like it's going to be a lot for stun, but the good thing I already see about this is that you can be really mobile when using this. Let's see how much damage we can do to the prototype Gundam here. Decent damage with the beam rifle. Decent Vulcan damage as well. Yeah, seems like it's really going to be good at getting those stuns. And then melee can do some really good damage. Let's see, let's go to the other prototype Gundam. Try to get a downswing on that. Try to see how much damage this can actually do to a raid. Good thing about this is that it also seems like it has pretty balanced stats. If I can land the... if I can land the neutral, though. Get that? So hitting downswing targets with that is going to be a bit difficult, so probably would just be better to go with a neutral at that point. Yeah, so like almost 6,000. So yeah, pretty good damage with the melee. I think it should also have some of the flight skills as well, the ones that help keep you in the air. Yeah, you can do that. It does take a lot of thrusters though. Although, yeah, you can stay up in the air for quite a while, so that's also going to be really good for traversal. See, how long does it take to recover? So, yeah, not really too long to recover from a downswing like that. Not as much as I thought it was going to be, so... yeah, I do like what I'm seeing here. Seems like it's going to be a really nice 450, especially since 450 feels like a cost that has a lot of really good raids. But then you do have, like, the standard kind of general options, so... this might be something that might help mix that up a little bit. That downswing might take some practice, though. I need to practice hitting that. It's easier to hit on the larger targets. And then, yeah, just kind of go for the neutral. So, yeah, overall, it seems like it's going to be a really good suit, especially for a token pack suit on top of that, since I've heard the token pack suits can be pretty hit or miss. So this one already seems like they gave it just enough to where it's going to be able to function really well at its cost. And then, yeah, burst should be, 2 bursts. So yeah, very interesting choices here. So yeah, that's gonna do it for this testing video here of the Engage Zero. Again, seems like it's gonna be a pretty fun general. Gonna be very mobile. That's going to be like the main advantage of it, so probably a thruster build would be really good for this, because that's really the only main flaw I'm seeing at the moment, is that the thrusters seem like they're a bit on the shorter side. Kind of reminds me of the Galbali Beta, because that suit kind of has the same issue of lower thrusters, and given that this suit's skill with that range skill is based around that, probably would be worth it to try to have that as much as possible. Maybe some melee parts as well would be nice to kind of boost the melee damage. That seems like it's going to be another, like, of its big strengths is going to be its melee. So that's going to do it for this testing video here. Comment down below what you think about the Engage Zero. Remember to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. And with that, I will see you all in the next one. Later.